Good morning, everyone. We're about to start now.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Everyone, please open up your cameras. Okay, thank you. So this is our first session on Statistics 101. And today I'm going to teach you about one topic, which is central tendencies, a very important one. So let me tell you about the process and the structure of the class. Before the Puja holidays, this will be the first class and also the last class. And after that, we will be restarting post Puja holidays, so which is after Diwali again. So in the meantime, in today's session, I will be giving you the complete introduction about the central tendency so that you can go for an understanding. We will not be doing it on assignment and on a very serious note, but to give you an understanding why we need this chapter, what are the things in this, so that will be mainly prerequisite. The entire lecture will be given in English, and in the meantime, if you find it out any kind of problems or any kind of queries arises to you, so there is a chat box here. Okay, I'm just writing hello. So you can paste any of your questions here. While the session is going on, I'll be also pasting many things over this chat box. So in-call messages is being mentioned over here so that we can interact with each other very easily. Okay, so that's it for now. In the meantime, in the middle of the class, sometimes I will send you the attendance sheet Google form so that you can give your attendance over there as well. Okay, so now let's get started with our topic today, that is called central tendency. I will be writing in caps lock, so it will be easier for you to identify. Okay. So in central tendency session, so what is our main target? So central tendency, before entering into the formula and theory of statistics, first you need to know why central tendency. So remember that everything has a centralized, or everything has an intention, or everything has a proportionalism to come to the center. For example, if I tell you what is the average Indian person's salary. Okay, so as it's a statistics class, so remember that we are going to make it interesting. I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting and send you some of the direct statistics related things. Okay, so let's get started. One thing is, so we have a lot of values in our mind. What can be average Indian salary? Maybe 5,000, 4,000. So on that, I'm making one small Google form right now and sending it to you. And we will start our session with exactly how the way data is being collected. So this is a data collection. So salary per month of an Indian. Okay. So is it? So here I am sending you one just form. Okay, have a look and just click on it and fill it up. and you just have to click and submit button. Let's see the responses quickly, and you will get to see amazing results right now. I will tell you the results. Till now, 13 people total. Others are also please requested. Quickly send it. Sure, I can send it once again. This is the link of the form. Okay, now the very interesting result comes out. So total, almost everyone has submitted. 35.3%. Almost, I'm just point छोड़ रहा हूँ ऐसे हिसाब की सुविधा के लिए, and to which is important to your mind to remember. 33% of you believe that the average salary of an Indian is 8,500. After that, 18% believe it is 50,000. And rest of the 15 believe that it is either 29,400 or 12,500 or 4,500. So quite, this is a data which you can see is 35, 20, 15, 15, 15. This is the exact data we have got. 35, I'm just writing it down, percent, 25, sorry, 35, 25, 15, 15 and 15. Okay. So is this a, now most of you believe that the average Indian salary is too low, which is a basic presumption. So in statistics, there is a presumption and we mostly go on the presumptive basis. That is not a problem. But the problem arises somewhere else. That is it really the average which we are looking for? Answer is, in most of the cases, answer is no. Okay. What is the problem? The average Indian salary is actually 29,400. Now you can believe that. How is it possible? Almost 30,000 rupees is the salary of an Indian, and why we are still so poor? Why we can't afford the things? Why the government is keep on saying the same thing to us? Now the thing is that this is called, what happens if someone's income is 4,000, okay? Then someone's income is 25,000, then someone's income is 45,000, and someone's income is 1,75,000. So in this case, the average salary is almost 60,000. Okay, almost 60,000 is the average salary. So if the average salary is very close to 60, so the first two people who has 4,000 and 25,000 are actually way below poverty level. And even the third person is just about to reach the, he's middle class. First two, lower middle class. And the first, only 1,75,000 can be considered upper middle class. Okay. So only one person. But if I add another 5,000 to it, or another 4,2,500 to it, so then the average falls a little bit. But the difference between the average, for example, you see that how the average or why the central tendency. So central tendency हम लोग को हमेशा as central as possible. That's why देखिए आप लोगों ने, मैंने प्रूफ कर दिया, और ये मजा आता है इस क्लास में, आप लोगों को बहुत मजा आएगा, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन क्लास में क्या होता है, we will be trying to get into take the benefit of all the online class things which we in general don't get it in the offline classes. अब offline class का भी बहुत सारे benefits है obviously, but as the situation has restricted us to do the classes online, so this is the magical thing. But one thing, most of you haven't opened your camera. It's very boring sometimes. It becomes when we teach the chairs and benches. I am here at the, not at my home, I'm here at the college. Okay, you can see the classroom over here. Okay, I can show you. This is your classroom where you guys would have been present. Okay, unfortunately, which we are not. So that's why it is requested that if you open the camera, so it is at least, I as a professor, I get a little bit of advantage of, or psychological upliftment. Okay, I'm teaching a lot of people, so they are not sleeping. Okay, so please try to open the camera. Okay, thank you. So now the next part of it comes in with another Google form. I'll be sending it to you. The second thing is, as you have got it, so now how is it possible? Because in India also the data is problematic. Okay, the data is problematic. Not every time we get the proper data. Okay. So now if I send you one more form, please have a look. Why you believe why data is not proper? India is a poor country. Answer is yes. Are the Indians, all the Indians are poor? Answer is no. So in statistics, although central tendency says everything needs to be come to close to mean, that is, mean is this. The mean formula I'm writing. Mean formula is total number of values, so total or sum of values divided by the number of values. This is the formula. So if sum is very high in our example also, as the sum is very high, so the average is going high as well. So let me see, sometimes the problem happens in the data also. The information which is provided to us, that itself is wrong. So 31% of you believe that the providers of the data are themselves providing wrong data. Okay, so no one is happy with the government. And 21.2% is thinking that it is intentionally done. Okay, so all these responses are going in one flow. Okay, but the third part is problems in the analysis of data is also a problem over here. Okay, so these are the separate kind of structures. Okay, now keeping all these things in mind, what you can see here, the biggest problem of the data analysis is the data is sometimes themselves providing the wrong data. But anyway, in statistics we are not going to discuss that. Our part is how to calculate with respect to the present data. Okay, remember that data is not information, not equal to information, but information provided in a numerical way. I'm writing the definition actually. You can also copy it. Numerical way which leads to any statistical decision making. It's called data. Okay. I'm writing as quick as possible with respect to this PC here. So sometimes if there is one or two typo, so just tell me, I will clear it out. Okay. Fortunately here there is no. Okay. So this is data. Now how average? So average is equal to mean. Okay. Average is equal to mean. So now if I tell you that what is the average of one plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 dot 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 20. Okay. Can anyone tell me? You say it will take some time, and I will say no. The formula is, as all the numbers are consecutive and starting with 1, then the formula is n. This is the first formula I'm giving you, n into n plus 1 by 2. What is n? N equal to last number. Here n equal to 20. Here, as n equal to 20, so the formula will become 20 into 21 by 2. That is equal to 210 Okay, n into n plus 1 by 2, so 20 into 21, so the answer is 210. So that is the sum. Sum of values is 210. So what is the average? So average equal to 210 by 20. Remember that after the class, this chat box will not be available to you. Okay, so please note it down, everything. So it will be easier. You can also take a screenshot of it if it is easier for you. But later on, you need to have a copy where you write all these things. In this class, I will be doing a lot of important things. Okay. So this is the average. 210 by 20 is 10.5. Now, one thing is effect of, next part, effect of adding large, effect of adding values. Okay. Or multiplication or plus or minus or division का sign यहाँ दिया नहीं है. So let me just write it. And division of values. Okay. तो मान लेते हैं कुछ वैल्यूज है आपके पास 10, 25, 35, 40, 60 and 30. ये वैल्यूज है. What is the average? Just add it together. 10 plus 25 plus 35 plus 40 plus 60 plus 30. Clear? So 90, 130, 140, 160, 190, 200. Clear? 200 is the sum. Now average is 200 divided by how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 3, 6 are 18. 3, 6 are 18, 20 again. 3, 6 are 18, 33. Then again 20. So 33.3 is the average. Clear? Now, in order to make things easier, I'm taking another example. 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 50 plus 40. This is the next one. So what is the average of it? So 150 by 5. So the answer is 30 is the average. Clear? So now as 30 is the average, now the thing is that in the examination they will tell you change of origin and change of scale. What is change of origin and change of scale? Note it down. Origin change means adding or subtracting, okay, same values to each of the given values. Okay, so this is the origin change. Now the thing is that scale change. So scale change is exactly the same thing. So you just write it in case of some values to be multiplied or divided. Okay. This is a change of scale. Now remember that in change of scale, another note, in change of scale, can't multiply by 0. Because if you multiply by 0, then every value will become 0. Or can't divide by 0 as well. Okay, but in scale change, same thing, because adding or subtracting 0 will lead to the same value, so no scale change. So except 0, all are allowed. Clear? Next part. So now if we get back to the old example, I'm just retyping that. Okay, is everyone having problem the way the class is being done? Okay, so everyone can see it now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, we can see.
Yeah, it is better that if you open the chat box in your screen. जैसे मैं अपना स्क्रीन आपको एक स्क्रीनशॉट में शेयर करता हूँ, ठीक है? सो स्क्रीन के राइट नहीं, यहाँ पर मैं स्क्रीनशॉट नहीं शेयर कर सकते. ओके, सो मैं बता देता हूँ. सो जैसे पूरा स्क्रीन है, अगर आप चैट बॉक्स वाला नीचे की तरफ देखेंगे जिसमें 46 स्टूडेंट्स अभी क्लास कर रहे दिखा रहा है, उसके राइट साइड में अगर आप जाएंगे, देखिए चैट विद एवरीवन का ऑप्शन आ जा रहा है. ऐसे नॉर्मली अगर कोई मैसेज करेगा तो वो अलग से आएगा, but if you just click on that message, then there will be a long box comes in, a rectangular standing box comes in, then you can do it very easily. You can see the full class, कोई भी चीज आप ऊपर नीचे scroll down करके कर सकते हैं. At the end of the class, I will just copy everything, okay, and give it to you, so it will be easier for you as well. The entire chats will be with you. Okay, तो चलिए काम में आगे बढ़ते हैं. So this is every day, every class will be different. Sometimes I will be writing on the board. Sometimes I will be giving you a complete PDF and I will do it via the PDF. Sometimes I will give you an assignment and via that. So there will be many interesting things. Not same thing will be repeated every day. So as a result of that, we'll try to reach to a better situation even in this pandemic time. Okay, all the people don't care. They are going out. They are doing a lot of marketing, shopping, and all. No one is caring about themselves and not the others. But anyway, you guys are staying at home, and it is requested at the time of pujas also and other festive seasons, we stay put in your home. Okay, तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते. So 10, 20, 30, 40, actually 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 I have written. Okay, so मान लेते इसमें एक origin change हो रहा है. So origin change means here मान लो सब वैल्यू 5 5 करके बढ़ गया. So all values increase by 5 plus 5. So what is the effect on average? Magically बिना कैलकुलेट किए मैं बोल सकता हूँ the average will be 35. लेकिन मुझे प्रूफ करना है तो कैसे होगा? तो न्यू वैल्यूज विल बी 15, 25, 35, 45 and 55. Okay, so what is that new value? New sum is 175. So 5 values still are there, 175 by 5. So 3 5s are 15 and 35. That's it. Now if I show you a scale change, now this time I'm dividing by 5. Okay, so the values will become 10. So this will become 2. Okay, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. This is the new sum. So new sum को निकाल लेते हैं. 18, 24, 30 divided by 5. So the new average will become 6. As 6 is the new average and the old average was 30. That will be divided by 5 again, and that will be providing you 6. So origin and scale change is very important, that without, if everyone is changing, then without any calculation, we can reach to this situation. Now one question I'm going to give you, please find it out. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 dot 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 100. Okay, so here find the mean. And next question is, if all values changes by plus 10 and into 80, what will be the new averages? Just a second, the AC is too much here and I'm It's almost for 100 people and I am single here. So just a second, let me just reduce the AC's temperature. Now, as you can see that I have given you the question that 1 to 100. So the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay. So 100 into 101 by 2. Okay. So 101 into 50. So that is 5050. Yes, right. So 5050, but 100, how many values? 100 values. So this is 5050 divided by 100. So the answer is 50.5. Okay, this is the average. So the answer of the first question is 50.5. Some of you have got it right. Some of you have not sent yet. Okay, so please requested everyone to send. So 50.5 is the average. That's nice. Now do the next of it. And in the meantime, I will be sharing with the attendance sheet as well. Please give your attendance here. Okay, let's solve the question. 50.5 is the average. As I said, if every value is plus 10, So the new average will be 60.5, right? And multiplied by 80. So 50.5 into 80. Pretty easy. Okay, 50.5 into 80. Till now, any question and doubt? So the new is 4040. So these are the two answers, 60.5. So the three answers are 50.5 and 60.5 and 4040. Clear? So we have reached to the end of this sector. Okay, now let me check how many attendance here. 46 people total attendance, received 38. Where are the other? Okay. Okay, change of scale, you have asked me once. Change of scale means you just multiply something, multiplied by 10 or divided by 5 or divided by 10. So if you are adding, instead of adding or subtracting, you are multiplying or dividing. That is scale change. Okay. Book related information, I will come to it after the class as the first session. So whenever we start with the book directly, so I will give you the preferences and everything. In general, university has provided a list of the books which also we can follow. Okay, so that is also I can share with you. The basic book is NG Das of statistics, basic mathematics and statistics. I'm writing here. NG Das. Okay, is the first one and most useful one. Okay, so let's get to the next part of it. As we know about the values by now, so there will be many interesting more things alongside it as well. That is, what do you mean by, okay, let me just share with you another interesting Google form. मान लेते हैं averaging is also deals with another thing called segregation. Segregation means different segment में हम लोग जो खर्चा करते हैं. Okay, so now in case of income data, let's do the one interesting and funny thing. Which one would you believe that an average youth in India consumes maximum? Okay, first one is entertainment. Second one is traveling. Third one is books. Fourth one is giving away to poor people. And then restaurants and treats. And then the last one is helping the family, helping the own family. Remember that helping the own family, by this thing I mean that the person is earning and means the student is earning. It is not the money from which you get it as your pocket money from your parents. Okay, so the last option is we are keeping all the youth to be independent. Okay, लेकिन अच्छा छोड़ो, last option को काट देते हैं because most of you are non-earning, so we can say it on another option that is called different online subscriptions. Different online subscriptions. Last one is shopping. Any kind of shopping is added. Okay, तो चलिए आपको ये लिंक चला गया. Send me your replies, please. Everyone needs to reply, please. थोड़ा पढ़ के जवाब दीजिए, देखते हैं. You only have to say maximum किसमें खर्चा होता है, maximum. And then I will give you the data and you will love it. And I will share this data with you. चलिए अभी तक जीरो कहाँ है मैं बता देता हूँ. बुक्स में जीरो है. किसी ने नहीं कहा कि बुक्स में खर्चा होता है, किसी ने नहीं. ठीक है, अच्छा अभी बुक आया है, मेरे कहने के बाद एक दो लोग बोल रहे हैं तो बुक में भी एक ही बोले हैं कि वो ही और शी, नाम तो यहाँ से पता नहीं चलता है. सो वन ओनली सेइंग बुक, सो दैट इज 3%. तो देखो 1% कैन ऑल्सो इनफ टू मेक अ चेंज इन द स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा. सिर्फ एक ने कहा, अभी क्लास में 30-40 लोगों ने, 34 लोगों ने रेस्पॉन्स दिया है. सो इवन दैट सिंगल पर्सन इज फेचिंग यू 3% ऑफ द थिंग. 40% people are saying entertainment. Next thing is 25.7% is for shopping. So entertainment, shopping, and the third most one goes to restaurant and treats. पर ये तो हम लोगों को पता ही है. ये दोस्त लोग छोड़ने वाले नहीं है जन्मदिनों में. 8.6 दोनों में है, ब्लू एंड पिंक, जो की है डिफरेंट ऑनलाइन सब्सक्रिप्शंस. इसमें बहुत ज्यादा खर्चा होता है. एंड ऑल्सो दिस traveling. Okay, books is the least. This is a very important data which I have represented in front of you. Okay, so here as the entertainment takes everything, so the entertainment, now we go for a group data, group mean. So here if we go on a group, so entertainment takes away almost the 40% of our money and rest of the thing is left for the other things. So if you tell me what is my ordering of it, what I do, मान लेते मैं टीचर नहीं हूँ, ऐसे ही नॉर्मल एक यूथ हूँ आपकी तरह. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट ईयर से मैंने अपना सबसे ज्यादा पैसा खर्चा किया है किताबों. अब ऐसा नहीं कि सर प्रोफेसर ये तो नॉर्मल ही है, तब थोड़ी ना पता था. तब ऐसे सोचते थे दुनिया देखेंगे, दुनिया घूमेंगे, फिल्म बनाएंगे, ऐसे इस तरीके का जिंदगी था. ओके, तो फिल्म 2-4 बनाया था उसके बाद, okay, but that didn't go well. And while doing my PhD work and all these things, this went relatively far better than that. So obviously at my youth, is at my very early year youth, okay, when I was in like 18, 20, 21, in that way. So my highest went for books. Then after that, it went for, तब तो ऑनलाइन सब्सक्रिप्शन था ही नहीं, सो that option is not valid. Restaurant and treats कभी देना ही नहीं पड़ा, because all our friends are very poor. Okay, so no one asked for treat and no one given the treat as well. So वो टेंशन है ही नहीं. बुक्स के बाद आता था traveling, books and then traveling, and we used to travel by train. And sometimes train में क्या होता था, we used to buy the general tickets. ट्रेन में 3 होते, AC 2 टायर, AC 3 टायर, फिर नॉन AC, एंड देन देयर इज जनरल, जिसमें टिकट पहले से खरीदना कोई जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि डिसाइड ही होता था 1 दिन 2 दिन पहले. सो वी यूज्ड टू डिसाइड एंड वी यूज्ड टू गो. सो सेकंड वन वाज ट्रैवलिंग, एंड I consider that book and traveling was entertainment for me. So as a result of that, traveling and books and entertainment were the 3 highest ones, and going parallel, 33, 33, 33. And give away to poor people, we can say it as none of them you have written that highest is giving away to poor people. But as some of you are from good background, so this should be a very important thing. You try to give it to the poor people, so you will have a good. But ऐसा नहीं है 5 रुपया फेंक दिया, वैसा नहीं है. Okay, so try to buy something for them, some food, sometimes a dress at this puja day, or may not be. So you just have to help one single person. Okay, और ये उसके लिए नहीं, खुद के खुशी के लिए कर रहे हो. Okay, so try to be selfish and help the people. So I am doing it for my own, I don't care about the others. सोचो ऐसे, तुम्हें किसने महान बनने के लिए कहा है? No one have told you. So this kind of thinking will be very very helpful to do that. Okay, so class की घंटी बज चुकी है. So unfortunately we have to finish it up now. We are just entering into a very interesting topic, so I will be continuing this thing into the next session. So you have another session now. Okay, so thank you, and in the meantime, if you have any other queries and doubts, you can write to me in the class Google Classrooms section. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.